Welcome back. After the holiday tradition of overindulgence, of course, we all set out to rid our cabinets of junk food, and we like to hit the gym and start fresh, but most of us start out with the very best of intentions, but usually, sort of using the worst strategies. So joining me today, Dr. John Agwunobi, the Chief Health and Nutrition Officer for HerbaLife Nutrition. And he has some tips to help us make some small changes by creating new nutritional habits that lead to a long-term, healthy, active lifestyle. Good morning.
Good morning, Audrey.
And welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, those bad habits are really hard to break.
They are. We're here now at the end of January, and around about now, a lot of people who set healthy resolutions at the beginning of the year, they're beginning to get exhausted. They're beginning to get tired. I'm here to try to rescue a few of those resolutions for a few of your viewers.
Well, thank you, because I know that a lot of us are having a difficult time sort of sticking to those resolutions, and especially when it comes to changing the way that we eat. And I know that if you want to lose weight, you really do have to think about embracing a healthier lifestyle and make some healthier choices. So what would you say are the greatest challenges that people have?
Yeah, I think all too often people start the year with goals that are just too aggressive. My advice to individuals is, listen, break those goals up into smaller milestones. Instead of aiming to lose 20 pounds in 20 weeks, start to think about changing your lifestyle. Focus more on eating healthy, on exercising or being a little more physically active. Focus on building yourself a social network that's supportive. Those are the three main tips that I would offer people, but it's really not about overdoing it, about being so aggressive that you're exhausted. If you're looking at your plate and it doesn't look like it's going to satisfy you, you probably can't sustain that for long.
Right. So that means if you're not somebody who's really into salads and you're more into mashed potatoes and gravy and fried chicken, you know that you're going to continue to gain weight, right?
It sounds counterintuitive, but you shouldn't deny yourself to the point where you are constantly craving and you're constantly hungry. It's just not sustainable. Make smaller changes. Cut things out of your diet that you know are unhealthy. Sugars, reduce the amount of sugar that you take. Instead of soda, drink water. Don't try to change everything all at once. It's okay if there's a piece of fried chicken on your plate at dinner time. Just make sure that your portion sizes aren't mountains of food. Try to ease into it. The key, once again, is to make your changes last a lifetime. You don't want to get into the business of being a yo-yo with your weight going up and down as you struggle with all of your dieting and your failed resolutions. You want to try to gradually sneak up on the goal, gradually break it up into bite-sized pieces, and over time, you'll find that you achieve the goal you desire. I always advise people a balanced meal that focuses on protein. Make sure there's enough protein in your food. Two reasons. One, protein actually helps you fight hunger. It has this unique ability to make you feel full longer. The second reason is when you have protein and you build it into your muscles, those muscles actually help burn calories for you. So a little bit of protein in every meal. Focus on making sure that your meals have vegetables and fruit and lots of color, but focus on flavor. It has to taste good for you to want to eat it. That's the second thing. And then lastly, make sure when it comes to your food that if you can't eat a healthy meal in a particular setting because you're busy, you're on the road, you're moving around so fast, try to get a protein shake. Actually, try to get a meal replacement shake, a shake that has protein and all of the other nutrients that you might want. HerbaLife actually has a great meal replacement shake. It's called F1, lots of flavors. The key is just focus on making sure you're eating healthy and you're not hurting yourself in the process by denying yourself too much.
So what's the difference, doctor, between a meal replacement and a protein shake?
Yeah, well, there are lots of protein shakes out there, and as I've said before, protein is great no matter where you find it. However, not all of those shakes are full meal replacements. A meal replacement shake has enough protein to sustain your muscles and help fight hunger, but it also has vitamins and minerals. It also has enough carbohydrates, sometimes fats and fibers, to help you have a full, nutritious meal with each shake. That's the key difference between a meal replacement shake and a protein shake. In the end, there are lots of places you can go. I like the HerbaLife shake, the F1 meal replacement, because it's particularly well made.
All right, and that's it. It really just helps to keep you full and energized and going during the day. Do you supplement that at all with food?
Yeah, food is number one. Make sure that every day you're eating a great meal, something you look forward to every day, something that has all of the flavors, the vegetables, the protein that you might need. Then supplement that with a shake and make sure that you add some activity. If you're eating and you're not working, if you're not moving around, it's hard to achieve all those goals. You don't have to go to the gym. It doesn't have to be a formal exercise program. It could be nothing more than parking far away from your office in the parking lot, using the stairs instead of the elevator, just finding a way to get a little more activity into your life. Don't overdo it. You don't have to feel exhausted every day to achieve your goals. Incrementally build towards your physical activity goals. And then lastly, make sure that you surround yourself with people who care. Tell them what you're trying to do. Build yourself a community of people, even if it's just one or two others, like-minded individuals who are celebrating whenever you achieve your goals. You'll find that if you put those things together in small incremental steps, one day you're going to wake up and you're going to be the you've always wanted to be.
And that's certainly what we're all trying to get to. I actually find that, I happen to use a protein shake and a meal replacement shake as well. And so I find that it's easy to travel with. So when I'm tempted to have something I shouldn't have, I always carry one in my purse in case I can add water or low-fat milk to it, shake it up and drink it, and I'm satisfied. So would you recommend that strategy for people who have a very busy lifestyle that puts them in situations where there aren't many food choices?
Without a doubt. I think you've nailed it. It's the key is sometimes we're forced to eat badly because of the situations in which we find ourselves. I'm on a plane, I'm in a hotel, I'm traveling around, and it's hard to find healthy food. Or the kids have to be dropped off quickly at school, and I don't have time before I go to the store to get, so I know it's hard. Those meal replacement shakes are a great way to solve for that problem. They provide you all of the nutrition. I'm glad you're adding protein shakes to your life because protein is the key. Protein is how you help fight to be a healthy weight. It's also the way that you maintain that over time.
And where can people go for some more information?
Well, the best place that I go to get questions answered for anything to do with lifestyle, food, nutrition, exercise, and indeed even beauty is I go to discovergoodnutrition.com. It's one word, discovergoodnutrition.com. All your answers to all the questions you might have.
My guest has been Dr. John Agwunobi. He's the Chief Health and Nutrition Officer for HerbaLife Nutrition. And he's just giving you some tips. And of course, you want to check with your doctor or healthcare provider first. But if you're struggling with maintaining your weight, losing weight, and just leading a healthier lifestyle, check it out. I'll be right back.